me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I got me a check, I got a check. Yeah. Now I'm like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest. We got London on the track.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Cunningham is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then it's Maxey. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Bam Adebayo is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Phillips in at point. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
Now here's Maxey. And there's the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Billups. Maxey covering. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Here's the three. Had a hand on it, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Possession to Sacramento.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Chamberlain. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Phillips' shot is off. And it's Sacramento's ball. Right side Maxey. Shoots from 14. That one drops for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Towns with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Adebayo. That's good.
When Dan gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Now Maxey. And you look at his 33 points a game. A terrific weapon on offense. Pass to Brown. Six to shoot. On the wing, Bryant. Over Jordan. Bryant, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Towns. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Adebayo, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
That one's off. The Wizards making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. And Sacramento making a change here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Wide open. Kept alive by Washington. Towns can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. And the misconnection there, fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Rollins passes to Towns. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Well, that's one way to try to slow Cat down inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
And that one drops. So now they lead by one. And so Towns nails them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Here's Rollins. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Chamberlain. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
Washington has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now here's Jordan. They swipe it. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Ryan, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .52 left to play in the first. Here's Drew, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Rebound by the Kings. Now here is Howard. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Maxey outside. McDaniel pulls it in. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Rollins. No points yet. And here's Jordan. Pass to Rollins. Washington moving the ball around. The 15-footer. Drew misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Maxey. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Basket's good. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Tyrese Maxey at the line for one.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Here's Drew. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James attacking. Here's Kukoc. Still without a bucket. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crosses over. No good at the rim.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Taking a look at the Kings, Kyrie Irving out there with James. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Cage in at the 5. Counted.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
James with the ball. And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Adebayo passes to Rollins. Now Carter fires the 3. Rodman with a rebound. Carter against James. Pass to Irving. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 11-point game. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Sacramento foul. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the left wing. Adebayo passes to Ellis. Adebayo is screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Drew.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
Outside Irving. They set a pick. To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Drew, defended by Brown. Drew misses. Sacramento leading by 11. Left side, Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. than just a shooter.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Here's Drew, defended by Brown. Pass to Drew. 4-3. Brown with some nice D.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They set the pick. Irving, the pass to Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chamberlain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Billups. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Going with a whole new group out there. The Kings lead by 13. James deciding where to go with it. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jordan, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
James passes to Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Maxey's got 11.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Towns, that's good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now, here is James, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Hartenstein drops in the layup for 2.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Wizards trail by 16. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Jordan inside, checked by James. Here's Maxey. Deflected. They recover it. Nice shot by Christie.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Ellis outside. Washington moving the ball around. Carter on the wing. Christie with some nice D. The Kings lead by 18. James passes to Maxey. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
The floater, and the layup is good by Carter.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Christie with a screen on Jordan. The kick out to Maxey. It's stolen by Ellis. To the wing on the left. Jordan against Christie. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan against James. To the paint. Here's Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Kings lead by 18. Outside Carter. Downs a screen on Christie. And so it's Sacramento, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss. Best
of luck locking it in, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for those.
Hey folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down. Staying on the topic of power, which current player do you think would give Shaq the most trouble in a wrestling match?
Have you seen me lately? I'm jacked. No one can handle this.
Well, I hate to say it, Ernie, but he might be right.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Sacramento Kings.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Billups. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Adebayo in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. McDaniel, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bryant outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Outside, Brown. Another shot. Here's Chamberlain. Adebayo grabs the board. The Wizards trail by 18. McDaniel, pass to Jordan.
Chamberlain, second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Adebayo. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Kings. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Cunningham, a screen on Jordan. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Jordan. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Kobe grabs the miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Maxey with it, guarded by Adebayo. And Cunningham throws it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he comes up with a bucket. McDaniel's got his first 2 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Bryant against Jordan. Puts the move on. Bryant on the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Washington. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 13. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout on the floor. Kings timeout.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And so he hits both. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yes, it's good. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
Here's Billups, and stolen by Hartenstein. James passes to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's McDaniel, and counted from 12 feet. McDaniel's got his second basket of the game.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Now James. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Maxey. Pass to Hartenstein. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Washington with the ball. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Jordan, the pass to McDaniel. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
Here's Billups. The offensive rebound. Pass to Towns. The shot misses.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Now here's Howard. Yet to see a basket. Drives to the hoop. And it's Howard finishing it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Washington. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Rejected by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Ellis is checked in for Washington. The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bryant. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Carter with it, now guarded by Bryant. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Drew. Washington moving the ball around. Adebayo, that's good.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Bryant against Carter. Bryant, no good. Fires from way outside. No luck on that one. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. James is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Cage in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Drew. Inside, out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
Possession to Sacramento.
And James has got the ball here for Sacramento. Outside Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Billups. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Here's Kukoc. They set the pick. Pass to Cage. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And for Washington, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Drew. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Billups. Shoots. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And he lobs it up top. Cuts off the pass. Here's Drew. Check by James. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Drew. Back to Ellis. His first shot coming late. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there. And the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
James, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Cage can't get it to go. The Wizards have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's stolen by James. And they're running.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Ellis outside. Pass to Drew. It's stolen by Howard. And the layup falls. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's Drew. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Yep, count it.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Sacramento calls timeout. Chance to see our player of the game, Maxey.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Pass to Jordan. Outside Adebayo, puts up a 3, counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
With the step back. McDaniel, pass to Jordan. And the shot's good.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
The Kings have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Bryant, the pass to Brown. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Washington. Here's Maxey. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Sacramento has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He goes up and slam dunk by Jordan.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Maxey.
Yeah, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Irving. The Wizards making their last shot. James, outside. From downtown. And no good. Some solid defense from Jordan.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's James.
Hey, run me.
12 seconds left in the final quarter.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Brad or Mike spit one. Let me see 8 Ball and MJG. You keep spitting that. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but these days. My C got, but these real still know they got to give a what you say. Short dog with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and TIP. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is gone, your brain is glazed. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days. It goes down for real, don't stop. Just keep rolling downhill. Crash and burn, can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my gets around. Leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL. Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich. He got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hypey. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
No, I can't help it. I've been looking. My whole little
Shooting guard at 6'6" number 8.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Keyshawn George is out there with Elijah Wan. Then it's Ball, then it's Gary Payton, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, we've got Chamberlain. Cunningham is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Kobe in at the 2. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Now, here's Brown. Takes it inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
George with the screen on Maxey. Ball kicks to George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown sets a screen for Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Wizards in Washington. Brown against Miller. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And finished off by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Ball from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Now, here's George. Right at the free throw line, and the shot goes in.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Maxey on the wing. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Pass to Maxey. Six to shoot. Now Chamberlain. Over Olajuwon. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Ball finds Payton. Back to Ball. Outside, Olajuwon. No good on the three. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Kobe against Payton. Fades and shoots, and that one drops. Kobe's got 6 points.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Miller, the pass to George. Sinks the triple. George has got his second basket. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Sacramento. Howard comes in for Jaylen Brown. Chicago making a switch here. Howard setting the pick for Maxey. Good work defensively by Bain. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Howard. No one near Payton as he lets it go. On the 3 off target. Here's Maxey. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, showing some power there. Maxey was not going to be denied.
Pass to Tyson. Payton from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Kings trail. Outside, Kobe. Howard setting the pick for Bryant. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 8.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Chamberlain against Olajuwon. A rebound by Kukoc. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Kukoc against Olajuwon. Outside, Kukoc. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Chamberlain with a screen on Ball. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Ball feeling it out of it. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Maxey. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball up top. He's covered by Maxey. Olajuwon dishes the ball. Hey, with a screen on Maxey. Steps back. Ball. No good there. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got James. Tony Kukoc is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Chicago with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Good on the shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
George is checked in for Chicago. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Hornets. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside. Malowacz, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
So they take the lead. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hartenstein with it, defended by George. James, the pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Topic. Chicago trailing here. Out to Miller. This one for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kings will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Hartenstein. Rodman comes in for Kukoc. Howard's checked in for Brown. And Maxey subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Bulls. Payton's checked in. It's blocked. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. To end the cold streak, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Chamberlain down low. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Miller kicks to Payton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Tyson's checked in. And Ball subbed in for Topic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. Out to the right wing. Now, Howard. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ball with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for Sacramento, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Kings making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Pass the ball. To the right side. Here's Tyson. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers are really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Richard, if you're a top team right now, you're really trying to perform your best to set the tone for the playoffs, to really get that mindset, aren't you?
Yeah, teams that end on a win streak often carry some positive momentum in the first round, but don't allow for it to get you overcome.
Chicago leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2.
Ball dishes to George. puts up a deep three. Nice D by Kobe.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now, here's Maxey. Rodman sets the screen for Maxey. Can they get it? And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
We've got t-shirts. On the court.
1:27 left in the first half. Pass to Payton from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And even though he hasn't been himself...
Oh, that was a creative jam by Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Ball finds Miller. Payton from outside. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bryant looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ball, the pass to Payton. Ball, a screen on Bryant. 3 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's 2 great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series. You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that you... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Keyshawn George. All out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Pass to Chamberlain. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball finds Miller. Back to Ball. George against Cunningham. Olajuwon passes to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Bulls lead by 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Cunningham outside. Back to Maxey. Over in the corner, Brown. Maxey against George. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. And for the Kings, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. The Bulls leading by 5. There's Miller with the 3. They get it back. Olajuwon. That shot misses. Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Yes, that goes in.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Ball against Maxey. Ball kicks to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Kukoc comes in for Cunningham. And Irving subbed in for Maxey. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 6.
Using his athleticism on the boards, got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Payton looking it over. Irving against Ball. On the wing, Payton. 5 points in the game. A shot by George, wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Brown sets a screen for Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Olajuwon. Miller, no up. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Ball up top. He's covered by Irving. It's Miller on the wing. 5 to shoot. Payton kicks to Miller. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside, Bryant. Hartenstein with the screen on Payton. Kobe dishes to Irving. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Kobe. Chicago grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
From down in the low post, it goes. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Hartenstein. They double him with George. And Bryant wide open and shoots. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way. And he just dances from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Brown with the screen on ball. Outside, Bryant fires the three. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Hartenstein with the screen on Payton. To the middle. It's tipped. It's taken away by Payton. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when in trouble, get it to Melo. Let Ball go to work.
Ryan against Payton. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kobe.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
There's Ball with the three. Another three for Chicago.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Bryant backs for 2. It's Bryant converting down low.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Ball. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Misses the jumper.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Howard. James is out there with Maxey. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Cunningham in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Topic. Pass to Malawach. Down low.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Here's James, and it's sent back by George. Pass to Payton. And stolen by Maxey. To the paint, here's Kukoc, and he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Tyson. He started by Howard. Pass to Tyson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James finds Maxey. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Here's Tyson, down low. Here's Mamba. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Maxey kicks to Howard. Cunningham left side. James left side. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Here's Tyson, started by Howard. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Maxey passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Sacramento making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Cunningham. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tony Kukoc. That's Bryant in for Maxey. Chicago also making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malawash. Brandon Miller comes in for Gary Payton. And it's ball in for Topic. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. A three-pointer's right on target.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Substituting in for Chicago, number 3, Gary Payton.
James against Ball. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Howard.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Bryant outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's George. Rebound by the Kings. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Bryant throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball against James. Outside, Ball. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And good that time.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
LaMelo. He's off from 3. Kings leading now by 4. Kobe with it. Chamberlain a screen. It's James. The putback, and he jams it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Sacramento. Kukoc is checked in for Howard. And Maxey subbed in for James. They trail by 6. Payton with the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Olajuwon against Chamberlain. And that one drops.
Olajuwon.
It's Maxey with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Puts up the three. Here's the three ball by Bryant.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Ball against Maxey. Miller surveying the floor. George with the screen on drop. Fires the three. Does not go in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Fires from 14. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Chicago trails by 9. Elijah inside, guarded by Chamberlain. Good work there as it goes down.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
Kobe! Oh my goodness, the slam!
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Maxey attacking. On the wing, Kukoc, defended by George. Shot from 12. Book it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
That's off.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Shooting on the court.
Now here's Irving. D right on him. James fires. It's good. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, it's a top-tier matchup out there. Is this one you circled on the calendar to show what you're all about?
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
That's how you get better. You look at every single game as a top-tier matchup. Thanks, Kyrie.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Yeah. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Good evening, and good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Bad night switches again. And here's the good times. I often wonder will we live again. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. And here's the good tries, we'll try again. I often wonder will we live again. Will we live up? Higher ground. You can't even see me from this hot in town. Summer soft cherry blossom with a crown. My Sharia more another star now. She knocks me off. My feet just in time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. Every miss and know it all, but you knew that. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening. Yeah. Goodbye to bad nights. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Good evening, friends. Goodbye to bad nights. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause a like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Like a in a riot, might fat like a sumo, slamming that. Leaving your face in the grass. Did you know I don't take a dulo lightly? Don't just jealous cause you can't outright me. Yo, kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Come and try to snatch my these wanna blow my house down and underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to my pad and I'm out in the 9-deuce cab. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. And like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain.
I pitch black Chevy antique, I was 17. I ain't have nothing but some tees and a pair of jeans. Pine trees, but it smelled like in the front seat. You was en route to being famous and everything. White keys, cause she's way too major for everything. I wanna be a part of it. What you got going on isn't as sad as you make it out to be. I wanna be mad, but you take it out of me. 1995 teens in the Florida breeze. Ice cream, she was so sweet before everything. Tight squeeze, trying to fit me in your everyday, but you never came. The world is moving, we were never meant to stay, but I was working on the world. I guess I thought that if I gave you what I had, I guess I thought that it would work. I never knew. Oh, it was because of you. I never knew. Oh, I guess I never knew. I rich, trying to fit my G's in these Prada jeans, mismatching with my Celine's, king of everything. Fifth stack coming in this week. I bought everything, dispatching with all the G's. Pull up, wreck the scene. White keys, cause she's way too major for everything. Want this, this, or want that. I feel my heart inside my back. I made a point of being tagged. You don't even keep your house in with me. You were singing no songs. The world is moving, we were never meant to stay, but I was working on the world. I guess I thought that if I gave you what I had, I guess I thought that it would work. I never knew. Oh, it was because of you. I never knew.